Welcome to this video. My name is Nicola Mobag. I'm a yoga teacher, trainer, I'm a studio owner, I'm a mother, I'm a coach. Most of all, I'm really passionate about helping people to feel better. So you may have come to this video today because you have some back pain. And this back pain you may have is acute. So let me tell you, just not more than 2 weeks ago, this happened to me. I was throwing wood around. We were cutting some trees in our summer house and I was just helping, and I like to do this kind of work. And I didn't think anything. I did all the right things. I worked my belly muscles. I know what I'm doing. That's what I thought. And so what happened, that the next day we are, temporarily, we've been sleeping in this attic, which means that the roof is basically coming here. And so in the morning, I make the bed, so I shake the bed, and because of the attic, I had to be like rounding my back. And as I shake, I don't want to actually show it too much, my back snaps. And what happened is like, I just fall into the bed because I cannot move. It's just like, Okay, so then it was about to get out of the bed and get myself onto a floor. And that was the hardest part. But once I was on the floor and I started to do the movements right away, everything changed. And I don't say it has gotten like better this way, but I was able to move. I was able to do another 2-hour car ride, which I was totally not excited about. But because of those movements, and I did them from the moment this happened until the moment we left. We had to go on a boat, and then had to go to the car, and then come into the city, and then I was having a chiropractor already booked so that I could get my back fixed. But the transition to all the time until I got to the chiropractor, I was doing this, which is called gentle lower back series. So if you are in that situation right now and you're watching this to just get some help, this is the way to move. So obviously you have pain, so it will make you move forward. So it's best to go on all fours. It's best to almost crawl, because the way you want to end up on the mat is, or on the floor, it doesn't matter, I have a yoga mat here, is by rolling over to the side. So you're coming onto all fours and then carefully lying down to the side. I know it hurts. And remember that this is not dangerous. This is just a spasm which is releasing anytime soon, and you'll feel just as normal after that. So do not worry. So then going down on the sides, rolling over onto the back. And then once you are back on your back, align yourself, very important. And then from there, bring your knees together so that the knees rest just for a moment. Now from here, lift your elbows. Take hold of your elbows just above the shoulders. And the movement starts from there. Inhale, and as you exhale, take your elbows to the right and look to the left. And then inhaling, come back to the center. Take the elbows to the left and look to the right. And then keep going. Inhale. Now move with your breath, exhaling. Inhale again, and to the left. And then with the rhythm of your breath, from side to side. So you're working now the upper part of your spine. And in this little series we're doing, you will go lower and lower. You will be able, and important is that you need to move. So once you have about 6, 8 times, 10 times, whatever it feels right to in this first stage, comes stage 2. So stage 2, again, start in the center. This time, you're going to take your head and your elbows to the same side. So your knees do not move, only your head and your elbows. Inhale, and then exhaling to the left. Inhale, and to the right again. Inhale again, and to the left. Feeling now we are only in the upper back. We're not gotten to the bad place yet if it's in your lumbar spine. This can also be really nice to release your back tension in general. So again, 6, 8, 10 times, and then relax. Okay, so stage number 3. This time, bring your knees together, so the inner legs touch. Do the same thing again, holding your elbows. And now inhale here. This time take your head and your elbows to the right and your knees to the left. Lift your feet off the floor like you can see. Inhaling, come back. Very important that the knees stay together. Exhaling. And then keep changing. Inhale again. Exhale. And change. Flowing with the rhythm of the breath. Really, really squeeze those knees together. Now you may get into a place which hurts a bit more. Just remember to keep moving gently. There's no rush. Moving from side to side. One more time on each side. Come back, relax for a moment, open your feet, that always supports the back. And for the last one, bring your knees together again, like before. Lift your elbows. So this time, stage 4, you take your head and nose to one side and the knees to the same side as the nose. So elbows to the opposite. Inhale, exhaling, knees, nose to right. Keep the knees together, inhaling back. Exhaling, nose, knees to the left. And again, the most important is that the knees stay together. We need the stability there. Otherwise, it can make the back pain worse. So keep moving again, gently, gently, with the rhythm of your breath. And then finish after the next round. And then release again, wait. When you get up, always roll over to the side. Never get up straight. And then always use your arms. In this moment, you probably only can use your hands and not your back muscles. So, but for the moments when you don't have the back pain, always use your hands as well to come up. So never come up like a Swiss knife. So what I'd recommend you is to do this all day long if you can. So choose a time, a moment, since you can't do very much anyways, go at least 3-4 times a day and then do this for about 5-10 minutes. And you can choose as many times as you want. So there are 4 stages to it. Number 1 is where your head and elbows move away from each other. Number 2 is where they move to the same side. Number 3, 3 is where the knees move away from the head, like the head and elbows one side, knees to the opposite. And in number 4, the knees and the head move to one side and the elbows to the other side. So that was just a recap. If you want to do it again, you can do it with the video, or maybe you start memorizing it because you should do it all day long and for many days in a row. I try to stay away from any anti-inflammatories. I try to stay away from taking any medicine. But of course, if it's unbearable, take some medicine, but rather not. I use essential oils. I use like homeopathy, and all of that helps me. And of course, also like I mentioned, the chiropractor. All of that helps me. After a few days, I feel better. And after a week, everything was gone, and I feel like I never had anything before. So for more videos on therapy, on yoga trainings, on yoga classes, check out the link, subscribe, and thank you for being there.